Hello, everybody. Welcome to Candid and Uncut, episode 4. So for the video viewers and video list, you can listen to the video too. This may look a little different. I know it's just me. I'm a little wide right now. That's just how this episode is. There's a couple of reasons why it's just me. There are a couple guests I have lined up. Right now, our schedules to record don't match up, which is totally okay. I am 100% positive they will both make an appearance, and I know for a fact their episodes will be fantastic. So, the guests weren't able to make it, and then I usually have Ross with me, and he just had something come up, and it wasn't worth bothering him. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the liberty to record this episode by myself. Hopefully, make it as entertaining as possible without bouncing off of other people and having philosophies to share and ideas and jokes and stuff like that. So I will do my best, but just know that it's purely a schedule thing, and just things come. It's life, nothing bad happened. Ross and I are still, we're all good. The guests just have their own lives, obviously. So absolutely no bad blood, nothing. Just need to get an episode out, so I'm just recording it myself today. So I have a few notes over here for the video watchers. I'm going to be looking over here most of the time. And then, if you're listening on Spotify, thank you, of course. We're not going to do video on Spotify. I think we have the capability to, but we're not going to do that. First thing I have is that we do have live streaming set up for the show. So I have OBS hooked up to YouTube. If you are not aware, if you're on Spotify and you don't know what our YouTube is, it is just Candid and Uncut. Candid, the and symbol, and Uncut. And we're posting videos over there now. So if you're interested in seeing our faces and stuff like that, then go ahead and shoot over to the YouTube, subscribe. It's a fun time. Also, I am a stay-at-home dad. If my daughter's acting up, there will be little pauses, but I don't think it should be too bad right now. So first thing is that we have live streaming set up. I will post on the Twitter. Our Twitter is Candid Uncut Pod. And I will let people know. I'll let you all know whenever we're live streaming, so that if you want to stop by, of course you can interact, and that will add another element that I think Ross and I and the guests will even have a fun time with, is being able to see chat and see people interact, and honestly, just being in the space of being a live stream is pretty incredible. So there's that. And then with that, with the live streaming thing, I do have a couple things that I still need to work out. Just from a presentation standpoint, I have a cool little countdown made and stuff. But I was watching a stream the other day, and they had a be right back screen, or like a hold your horses kind of screen. And I thought that was a good idea. I might do that just as a still to roll until the countdown. The countdown it's a 10-second countdown. So just brainstorming out loud here. The next thing I have on my list is, it is Saturday, January 28th when I'm recording this. And so that means Championship Sunday, AFC Championship, NFC Championship for football is tomorrow. So I will be sharing my predictions. I personally think that it will be a Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl again. What was it? 2 Super Bowls ago? Because it was Chiefs, Niners, Chiefs, Buccaneers, Rams, Bengals. Yeah, so 3 Super Bowls ago was Chiefs, Niners. So I think that will be the Super Bowl again. If it is somehow an Eagles, Bengals Super Bowl, that's kind of weird. Like, that's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. It's kind of a fun thing. R.I.P. the Bills. Man, they continue to be good, but so overhyped, if that makes any sense. They're always considered the second best team, or they're always considered to be the up and comer, but they always just fall short. Historically, even they went to 4 straight Super Bowls and lost every single one of them. So I think the Bills just might be cursed. But yeah, my championship Sunday, my conference championship predictions are that the 49ers will beat the Eagles and the Chiefs will beat the Bengals. Which is crazy because the Bengals are doing a whole lot of talk right now. It's pretty fun. And it also came out today that Joe Burrow mains Ness on Super Smash Brothers. So if you're a Ness main on Smash Bros, then it looks like Joe Burrow is your guy. Talking about Smash Brothers, that moves into my next thing here. I would like to openly discuss the sin that is my backlog of video games. So I love playing video games. I try to make as much time as I can for it, whether that's 20 minutes a day, or if I don't get to it one day, then, I'll get to it the next day. I like video games, always have. So my backlog of video games is probably 30 games long. I'm going to consider my backlog games that I haven't beat yet. So that's the most recent Crash Bandicoot trilogy. I'm in the middle of Nier Replicant right now. I actually have not beat the first Dead Island game. I've played a lot of it, but I have not beat it before. So that's on there. I also have not beat the Outer Worlds. I've also played quite a bit of that, and I have not beat that. So, that's one. There's a bunch, and I'm just totally blanking. I don't even have the list in front of me. What a rookie move. But a game that I'm playing right now is Hi-Fi Rush. So Xbox had this conference where it was like, Nintendo does their Nintendo Directs, and they talk about the state of the game from a developer standpoint. They talk about, hey, this game actually needs to get pushed back, or even last year they brought a game forward, which is nuts. That never happens. And so the Xbox One, they talked about the reboot for Forza, which it just looks like a Forza Motorsport game. So nothing too crazy. It looks really pretty. I guess the sounds are fine-tuned and the sounds are really nice. They talked about Elder Scrolls Online, which honestly looks pretty good. I know it's been out for a while, and I've played Fallout 76, and I've enjoyed what I've played of Fallout 76. The Elder Scrolls, Lord of the Rings style fantasy never really totally hooked me, but it's fun. So I'll have to check out Elder Scrolls Online. I know that my friend, one of my friends, is playing Skyrim right now, so maybe that'd be a fun little thing to do with him, even just to play normally, not even for a video or anything like that. They also covered, what else did they cover? Hi-Fi Rush was a secret shadow drop. They didn't promote this game. No one had heard of this game. They showed a trailer of it. It's a rhythm action game, so everything in the game has to do with the music in the game, which is super cool. Whether that's environments, that's enemies, that's you. So, there's timing involved in it, and that's really fun. I really enjoy it so far. I've only made it past the first chapter, but the fact that no promotion, no leaks, nothing came out about it, and then it comes out and it's a fun concept. Plus, the gameplay is pretty fun. Uh, it's been fun. So Hi-Fi Rush, it's on Game Pass. They talked about Redfall, which is like it kind of looks like Deathloop. I think it's made by the same people who made Deathloop and Dishonored and stuff like that. So Redfall looks fun. It just looks like your typical, it'll probably have microtransactions for cosmetics and stuff, and you take over territories and fight vampires, and it just has this world building in it, which I feel like Arcane is pretty good at. I haven't played Dishonored, but I've played Deathloop quite a bit, and just the little things in that game, like little houses you go into and how they're decorated or set up or torn apart in the game. It's a small little detail, so I think the world will be fun, but it looks overall pretty basic. And then the last game they talked about was Minecraft Legends, which is like a base building strategy, almost like League. I feel like it's like League of Legends, where you have a base and like a tower that you're trying to protect, or like Clash of Clans. And it's either 3v3 or 4v4 PvP, but you go out and you get resources like Minecraft, and then you build a base. And I guess there's also an environment element to it. If you're familiar with Minecraft, there are piglins in it that act like the zombies in Fortnite, where they just attack anyone. So they don't side with a team. You can't recruit them or anything like that. So it's PvP with a PvE element. That's player versus player, and then player versus environment. So I think that looks pretty fun. It's an interesting little project they're doing with Minecraft, and I really hope that it turns out well. I don't think that it'll get the reception that people or that they may expect. I feel like it'll take a lot of warming up for sure. And honestly, Minecraft Dungeons was pretty fun. Again, another fun little project they did with the Minecraft brand. But with Minecraft, that game is so open and endless that it almost seems like everything, obviously everything that comes out with the name Minecraft attached to it that isn't normal Minecraft is just gonna be an afterthought. I've played Minecraft Dungeons. I really like Minecraft Dungeons, so I'm excited for Minecraft Legends. The art style looks pretty cool. That's another thing about Hi-Fi Rush. The art style is pretty dope. I haven't seen it, but it looks like Into the Spider-Verse. That kind of comic booky animation. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then I have what have been my favorite games historically. Borderlands 2 has been a go-to of mine forever. I love Borderlands. I love the Borderlands universe. Borderlands 2 to me is the perfect shooter, and the amount of humor and the amount of drama, and it is great. The post game, it has 3 different modes that you can play, and there are changes in each mode, and then you get into the overpowered stuff, which is even like it's post game of the last difficulty. So you can do like 10 overpowered levels, but you have to play through everything and stuff like that. It's fun. It's great. They have respawnable bosses that have exclusive loot. So it has like a Destiny. It was kind of Destiny before Destiny. Where you can grind for however long on a certain enemy and try to get a certain loot drop. So the chance and the excitement of getting all that done is pretty fun. Cyberpunk 2077 actually overtook that spot. I absolutely love Cyberpunk. I'm gonna say part of the inspiration for the yellow of the show. Actually, I just love how the yellow is incorporated with Cyberpunk, and I just think it was fresh on my mind. I probably wouldn't ever pick yellow in a million years to be my color of choice for something I was making, but I feel like I made it work, and it stuck to me pretty good. I've also really liked Assassin's Creed. The first Assassin's Creed I played was the second one, and then I played the first one. Assassin's Creed 2 will always be in my heart, but I love Assassin's Creed 3. From what I understand, that's a pretty off opinion. It's one that people think is a pretty weak entry, I believe. But Connor is probably one of my favorite assassins. I love the tools and the weapons that you use in that game. I love the Revolutionary War setting. I love it so much. I think those three probably really cap it off. I also really love Fallout 4 specifically. Fallout 4 was the first one that I really got into. I played New Vegas and I played Fallout 3, but I think Fallout 4 really got me. I really like the world in it. I know it's all brown and stuff like that, and it's really the same thing, but there's just something about it that I appreciate. There's a lot of little stuff, just like Skyrim or any of the Elder Scrolls games, where you can go through a random dungeon and there's like little items you haven't found before, or cool little lore bits and stuff like that. So that's pretty fun. Um, and then I also want to talk about my goals and how my journey has been so far in 2023. So I mentioned, might have been in the first episode, that I had been journaling. Might have been the second episode. I can't remember. Excuse me. And so far, I've been journaling every day, and it's been I don't have a page limit. It's just whatever I'm thinking of in the moment, or whatever I have to say at during the day or at the end of the day. Yesterday, I didn't get to it until the end of the day because I was cleaning the house all day, but I I've been journaling every day. Uh, so that's 27 straight days. I haven't wrote yet today, but I will once I get some stuff done and have stuff to talk about, to my future self. And then fitness wise, I started 2023 out at 285 pounds. So that's not the heaviest I've been. The heaviest I've been was like 320, 322, somewhere like, something like that. I started 2023 out at 285. I was 270 when my daughter was born in August, and I weighed in at 275 yesterday. So I'm down 10 pounds. Taking it a day at a time has honestly helped so much. In the past, I've thought about, oh, I'll do this for a month. I'll do this for 2 weeks. I'll do this every day. I'll do this, blah blah blah. But right now, where I'm at, it's just waking up and then doing the little stuff. I've taken my dog on a walk. It's January. It's pretty cold, but I've taken my dog on a walk every single day for the last 2 weeks now. Maybe last week and a half. I've closed all my rings. Yesterday, I don't think I closed my exercise ring on my Apple Watch. So I think I was like 5 minutes off on that, but it was late. Gym was closed. I had already gone on a couple walks. So, but I'm at 275 now. It's pretty fun. It's exciting. It really is. I've I've found a picture of myself when I was initially starting to lose weight way back in I think August of 2021. So a little more than a year ago. But I looked awful. I looked miserable. Not even like disgusting, but I looked miserable. I didn't like how I looked. I didn't like how I felt. I remember feeling just atrocious. I was always down and out on myself. All that, and that's totally changed. I've already talked about all that. But being able to even I wore a hoodie yesterday that I haven't worn in close to a year because it just, I never felt comfortable in it. And It was a big moment for me being able to wear that sweatshirt. So that's how I feel good. I've been going to the gym. I've been lifting a lot of walks. I've been going on a lot of walks. I actually just went on like a 53-minute walk with my daughter. Now, obviously, I was pushing her in a stroller. She's only about 6 months right now, but I had to go pick something up for my fiance, and where I needed to go was, in walking distance. I'm from a small town, so I feel like there's a whole lot that's in walking distance for me, at least that I would consider walking distance. So I went ahead and took her over there, and it ended up round trip being just under an hour. So that felt good. That walk alone got my exercise, and I took my dog on a walk this morning. That was about a 20 something minute walk. So today, so far today, I've done over an hour in walks, which has felt really good. I've been waking up happy. I've been waking up good. I've been eating right. I've been eating a lot, like a lot of oatmeal. I eat oatmeal every morning. Um, Jimmy Dean has these turkey sausages that are pretty good. It's, I think, 130 calories for 3 little links. It's pretty good. Little snacks. I don't really snack so much. I chew a lot of bubble gum. I chew a lot of double bubble gum. That helps me quite a bit. Just keeping my mouth busy, having that sort of oral fixation that I would just be eating food for normally. And I've realized that that's a big part of the food oh, addiction, the overeating addiction, the stuffing my face addiction, is that a lot of it was just me wanting to feel like just do something with my mouth. And so I just chew a bunch of bubble gum to kind of fixate on that and make sure I don't ever find myself overeating. I've been making a lot of conscious decisions, making sure if my fiance wants to go get coffee somewhere, that I look at their options, and if there's not an option that fits within the boundaries that I've set for myself food wise, then I'm okay. I'll figure something out, or I'll just get an energy drink or a sparkling water. I love sparkling water. I think I've talked about that too. Sparkling water has also been a big thing. I'm not a huge soda drinker, but knowing that sparkling water is literally just water, and it's different, it tastes different, it's fizzy, it's good. Right now we've been drinking the strawberry bubbly and the lime watermelon aha, and they've been pretty good. I've been enjoying them. So my personal 2 cheat codes that I rely on every single day is sparkling water. Not I found out that Liquid Death has calories in their sparkling water. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Something I heard on a podcast that was pretty eye-opening, and I really didn't even think about it, was stop drinking calories. I was like, that makes so much sense. It's so easy to drink calories. It's so easy to have a 600 calorie milkshake or a 600 calorie coffee, or even, you drink 5 Dr. Peppers a day, like cans of Dr. Pepper. I don't know how many calories are in a Dr. Pepper, but I imagine quite a bit with the sugar and stuff. So that's a big thing. Liquid Death has calories in their sparkling water. It tastes awesome, but get something like aha. Aha is probably one of the more flavorful ones. Or there's this Hint. It's called Hint. Hint is really good too. And I know that Double Bubble has sugar in it or whatever, but for me that's my gum of choice. And honestly, I'm not too worried about the calories I get from chewing a piece of bubble gum, because ultimately, for how long I chew a single piece, I'm probably burning way more than I'm consuming by just sucking the sugar off of it or whatever. So that is where my goals are, and my progress is right now. My my 22nd birthday is in a couple months. Um, so by then, I anticipate and am hoping that I'm just about 260, maybe just under 260. But like I said, taking it day by day is really a big thing. And that's really all I have to talk about today. Short episode, but I wanted to get one out for you guys, and I really didn't want to bother any of the other people. So with that, I want to say thank you all for tuning in. I hope that you found the solo episode interesting. I made the outline for it and everything on a short time limit. I made it in probably an hour. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording and take care of my daughter. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. If you're listening on Spotify, go ahead and follow. All right. Thank you guys. Love you all. Bye.